Tanya, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am back with another speed build, and we are building a large holiday family home. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while, just a really big, beautiful suburban house that's decorated for the holidays. And I did ask you guys whether I should do like a nice one or like a little bit over the top tacky one, and I did end up going with like a nice one because I think I only received feedback from like one person, and then I decided I wanted to do a really pretty one. Also because this is part of a collab. This is part of a giant group collab called the Winterfest 2018 Group Collab or something around those lines. It is a Build a Create a Sim collab that there's a ton of simmers involved in. I'm going to put links to all of their channels down below, so you should definitely check them out and see the variety of content they've all posted. A bunch of people have already posted. It's been over the course of December, leading up until Christmas, so there's a combination of builds and create a sims and all kinds of cool content, so you definitely should check out all of their stuff. I've been trying to when I get the free time, but this month has been so crazy, but I'm hoping to check out more of it this upcoming weekend. So yeah, you guys should definitely check it out. But we are building a pretty large home. This ends up being a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, and it also has an attached garage, which I think is pretty cool, and 2 large balconies in the back. There's not much on them. I didn't put a whole lot for outdoor activities because I was having this house based in the winter. Of course, it'll be here in every other season. It's not going to disappear. But I figured I would leave that up to anyone that downloads this house to decorate outside for the seasons they would probably use it for. I only put, I think, a little fire pit out back. And here you can see I'm attaching a garage on a different foundation, which is not supposed to happen in the game. That's why you see those like stripes on either side. I did this by building the room but not attaching it, and then like drawing a single what's it called? A single wall, and then moving it, which is also how you can make it so in apartments. That's how I upload in a whole apartment as a room without deleting walls to the gallery. Because I do delete the walls, but then I replace them that way. And so it makes it so it's not all separate rooms. It's just one giant room with walls in it. So that's kind of the same concept for these, what are they called? Garages. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I had planned on trying that before, but I didn't get around to it. And then I saw that, I think it was it Kaytonix? She's like on fire with she's on fire with tutorials lately. She posted about that, and I was just like, you beat me too. Like, I didn't get the chance to try it, but I was so impressed, and she's just absolutely wonderful. If you haven't checked her out, you got to check Ejadeemerald out. Amazing builds, amazing tutorials. Like, she shows you how to do L-shaped stairs. Like, such a wonderful builder. I'm gonna have to try that out at some point as well. But anyway, back to the build. We are just figuring this out here, and because I have connected foundations that don't make sense, you're not supposed to be able to do it in the game, it is a little bit glitchy when it comes to altering walls, so I couldn't change anything about the shape once I made it. I'm sure I could if I wanted to fiddle with it enough, but I pretty much liked how it looked, so it wasn't necessary, so I kept it as is. I'm just adding some dirt here, and I'm going to start manipulating the terrain because I think it just looks so nice when you do that once things are covered in snow. And you'll see that I kind of go back and forth between having this house set in the summer and set in the winter so I can see the ground and properly, make it look like it'll look okay when it is summer and spring and fall in game, because I didn't want it to look really weird in those seasons because it's not always going to exist in winter. I just wanted to make it exist in winter now and decorate it for the holidays, but we're just mostly adding a bunch of these little daisies and the low-lying flowers, a bunch of trees. We have a couple of these like evergreen large bushes in the front, and other than that, all of the other trees in the yard will go ahead and lose all their leaves in the winter, and I think it looks really, really pretty. And I do change the color of this house a bazillion times, so I cut most of that out, and there's a lot of stuff I cut out. Like the front pathway, I changed the color of so many times. Like, I cut out probably like 30 seconds of footage, which was sped up like 600 times. So, yeah, that was really bad. But we're just adding some more decorations out here. I had trouble trying to place, because I wanted it to look nice, and I was trying to not make it look like really bad, and I was having trouble figuring out how to find that happy medium of having a lot of decorations, but not to look over decorated and bad and like, oh, that's awful. Because there's some houses in real life you pass by and you're just like, why? Why would you do that? And I didn't want this house to be that. I just wanted it to have a lot of decorations, but to look cute. And I changed the color of the outside of the house a bunch of times, like I had said. But this is the color scheme I ended up going for in the end, which is like brown with that beautiful stone, I believe, that came with seasons. And I set some decorations for this house so the fences automatically populate with the garland on them. And I think it looks so pretty in the end. I just had so much fun decorating this house. We are so close to Christmas now, too. This video is going up on what day? It's going up on the 20th or 21st. So we're in like the home stretch to Christmas right now, which is absolutely crazy. I also wanted to note that I know earlier this week on the 18th, we should have gotten a holiday update where we got more stuff added to the holiday pack, which I haven't used in this build because I built this and I'm voicing this over before that update comes out, assuming that it still comes out on the 18th. So none of that is used, but I do plan on doing a build sometime this weekend that will probably post on Christmas that will include some of those things. So I'm excited to go ahead and do that. Although I think I also have a build going up on Christmas Eve. So there will be a lot of really cool stuff next week. A mixture of Christmas stuff and just other stuff, getting back to more normal content. And then going into the new year, we'll be changing up the format or like my schedule on the channel. So there'll be all kinds of stuff. I'll probably do some New Year stuff and then just back into, suburban homes and just builds in general. I'm going to be doing a lot more builds. I am slowly moving away from Let's Plays. Of course, when there's new packs out, if it's something that interests me, I will always have new Let's Plays because I love Let's Plays. But I feel like lately it just hasn't been where my passion lies. So that's why there hasn't been as many on the channel. But anyway, this is the kitchen. I think it's pretty cute. I used this tile from Parenthood, which is so overused for me. I can't stop using it. We need more beautiful tiles like this because it's just so perfect for kitchens. I just need more. I really hope we get some more tiles in the future. We need more tiles and more counters, and that would be amazing. I'm just so excited about the content for this year. I feel like I gushed about this in another video recently, but I cannot wait to see what content we get this year. Or this upcoming year in 2019, because we got so many cool things this year, and if it can stand up to at all if 2019 can live up to how great 2018 was for The Sims 4, then I'm not ready. We got seasons this year and Get Famous. So we got 2 expansion packs. We got terrain manipulation. It's been a really good year for The Sims 4. So if it can live up to that, if 2019 can live up to that, I am not prepared, but I'm also so ready for it. I'm excited, and I don't know. I feel like there's just going to be so much cool content. I feel like if we get University, I will probably do a Let's Play on that. If we get Witches, I will definitely do a Let's Play on that. I think other things will be kind of in the air. I'm doing a Let's Play right now of Get Famous, but Get Famous is really fun. I'm enjoying it, but typically that kind of gameplay is not my play style. I'm much more into generational gameplay. I've never really cared about fame in the game, but it is a really cool expansion pack, and I have been enjoying it. But anyway, we are adding some more plants. I didn't use as many plants in this build as I typically do, but I feel like I felt really limited on which ones I could use, and I wanted to make everything look very Christmassy added in here. And I didn't want all the walls to be red and green and, really over the top, like the build I did earlier this week, that really tacky gingerbread house. I wanted it to look like a normal house that's decorated for the holidays, and I think I achieved that. Let me know if you guys think I did. But we are just, adding a bar over here because I think it's nice to have a bar in your build sometimes. I don't do them that often, so it's kind of a nice change. And I feel like this is just kind of a luxurious family home, and it would make sense to have that in the dining room. And we should be going into the living room right here, which I think is super cozy. This house is pretty big and can fit a lot of Sims, but the living room is really cozy, and I like that. It's just a family space. Everyone hangs out together. The Christmas tree is in here, and I just think it would be so peaceful and wonderful. And I spent absolutely ages trying to figure out curtains. Did I go with those in the end? I feel like I didn't, but I might have. I struggled a lot with this build. I just kept changing my mind. I couldn't figure it out. I don't know why. This was over the course of a couple of days, and I spent literally all day today finishing this. Like I started a couple days ago, and then today I got up and I started working on it probably around noon, and I finished working on it at about 10 p.m. I didn't consistently work on it that whole time. I just kept getting stuck and like walking away from it and coming back. So I don't know why this one gave me so much trouble, but let me know if anyone else has that problem sometimes with builds. And so this is the cozy living room. I love this stand for the TV, but I feel like I use it too often, so I didn't use it. We used this one instead. And I put a bunch of toys under the tree as well, not just the presents. And I gave a bunch of the rooms upstairs. They're all kids' rooms. Like, I didn't imagine there's any teenagers. There's twin boys, a young girl, and a baby girl. So there is, toys around. I tried not to make the whole house super cluttered with toys, but I definitely have kid stuff around the place. I also have everything you need for a cat or a dog. I have a bunch of food bowls. I have a kitty litter box. I have scratching posts. I have everything you could need. We also have everything you need for, not that you need much, you just need the cage. We have a hedgehog in this house, which is actually in the garage, which is kind of weird and probably not a good place to put it, but that's where it is. And we have like the laundry area in there as well. And I think one of the cat trees is in there. We have more than one cat tree, but we have like a really big one in the garage area. I figured that made sense because I didn't build a basement in this house, but I feel like a lot of people put like cat stuff in the basement, like the kitty litter, so it's not in their house, and they have like a little cat door leading down to the basement. Or maybe not a lot of people, maybe just people in my family do that, but I thought that was kind of a cute idea. So there's some cat stuff and hedgehog stuff in the garage. And then this is the bathroom. There might be an issue with you guys if you don't have move objects on with certain items in this house disappearing, and one of those things is the counters in the bathroom. I went to go take screenshots, and a lot of the rooms in this house were just missing things, and this room was missing the counters, which was really strange to me. So if you guys are downloading this from the gallery and go to place it, make sure you have move objects turned on, that cheat, so that things don't disappear on you or drop down if I raised things up with the 9 and 0 keys. So make sure you do that, actually with all of my builds, because I use move objects all the time. But if you guys would like to download this, you can download it if you search Griffy or the hashtag MsGryphi on the Sims 4 gallery, and it should come up probably as Holiday Family Home or Winterfest Collab, whatever the title of this video is. It'll be part of that, and it should be my most recent upload to the gallery, I would think. So that will be available there. And then this is the hallway. I put a lot of storage in the hallway, and it's leading into the garage area. It's nothing too crazy. We just have a couch, a table that we put some kid stuff on, and then we have this end table with shoes and stuff under it. Just a nice welcome entrance table with some decorations. I didn't want everything in the house to be over decorated, but I wanted like decorations throughout the home, so it looks like, they care to put things like right when you walk in, it's Christmas. And we do end up having 2 Christmas trees in the house. There's the one in the living room, and then there's one in the master bedroom, which at one point I did place in the upstairs hallway, but I did move it to the master bedroom in the end. Anyway, how is everybody's week going? How is everybody's month going? I like to check in sometimes and see how everybody's doing. I feel like this has been a super stressful month for everybody with the holidays coming around. I know I've definitely been feeling that with the holidays. I'm going to be traveling for Christmas Eve to see my boyfriend's family, and then here for Christmas. And actually, I'm moving in February, and I just had to go and sign my lease and come up with money for a security deposit. And so it's just been really, really hectic. And actually, speaking about moving, I'll be moving in February, so probably a lot of the videos in February and maybe part of January, I'm probably going to pre-record because I'm going to be so busy. So if you guys have any suggestions of the types of videos you guys would like to see during that time, I'll probably do a lot of tiny homes and stuff like that because those are really fun, but they're also not that time consuming. So maybe I'll have a tiny home series in February. That could be kind of fun. Let me know if you guys like that idea, and if you do, some ideas for some tiny homes, because I've done a lot already, but I'm sure there's plenty more. I love tiny homes. I love watching videos. Living big in a Tiny Home. I think that's the name of the channel. I love that channel so much. I don't know. It just pops up on my feed all the time and I watch it. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed, but it's a good time. So I'll probably do a lot more of those and whatever you guys want to see really during that time. Hopefully it's not like, oh, surprise, we're releasing a new expansion pack the first day you don't have internet. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I'm really excited to move and it should be a really good time. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I plan to do an office tour, because I'm going to have an office. That's one of the big selling points of my move. I'll be closer to work and I'll have an office. So once it's decorated, I will give you guys a tour so you can kind of see where I record videos and stuff. Because right now my setup kind of is in the corner of my living room and it's not wonderful. So hopefully it will be better. I'm really excited to go ahead and shop for my office, get a desk and everything. But anyway, back to the build. We just talked over this lovely landing area at the top of the steps. We have our other Christmas tree. We have a little gaming section for the kids with really cute chairs and don't knock the llama table as well. I think it's really cute and it has we also have the parenthood board up there so you could set curfews and all of that. And then this is the master bedroom with the Christmas tree. Oh, I forgot the hallway doesn't have the Christmas tree anymore. I moved it in here. But this is a very beige brown room, but I really like it. I think the green curtains just make the room pop. Let me know if you agree. But I used a lot of brown and beige in this house because I felt like it fit really well because that's kind of the colors of the outside of the house. And I really like bringing the colors of the outside in. And it was just really warm and cozy in the middle of the winter. So I really liked that. I think the warm colors go really well with holiday stuff. But I also really haven't used many of the other swatches for some of the holiday stuff. Like we have a white Christmas tree, we have a rainbow Christmas tree, I think we have a purple one, and I haven't really used those things yet, so maybe I will try and incorporate those because I want to do something cool with the new holiday items next week because we got those this week. But maybe I'll also use some of the fun swatches on some of the holiday stuff we already have and make something interesting with that. We shall see. I'm going to have fun with that. But this is the baby girl's room. It is purple. I really like it. I just was going through swatches of this particular wallpaper because I use this wallpaper a lot. I really like it. And I was like, ooh, this purple is pretty. I don't use purple very often, especially like a lilac-y color. So I thought it was kind of fun to go ahead and do that in this room. And then I just have the little pink crib and a bunch of other stuff. And then I grabbed this rug. This rug is from Get Famous. And it is so fun and silly, and it just kind of reminded me of the kind of stuff I liked as a kid. So I really wanted to do a super colorful room, but it's like really pink and purple in here as well, which is not really my vibe, but I do really like this room because it's so colorful. It's over the top, and I think that is just a really fun thing. I got the yellow bedside table, the blue lamp. We're pulling all the colors from that carpet, and I just think it's so fun. I imagine the kid that lives in this room is just really into her shows and her video games, and I don't know, maybe she's really into My Little Pony or like a show similar to that. I feel like that's just the vibe I get from the rug, but the rug is so cool. And I did add the cute little shelf we're about to grab here with the stuff hanging off of it. I think it's so pretty. I wish we had more things like that. But, maybe we'll get more in the future and deciding what dresser I want to have. But, that's all we had in the end. And then this is the twin boys' room. It's pretty simple. I like how it came out, but we are about to be coming to the end of the video here shortly, so I'm going to talk over this room. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and if you click that little bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified every single time I upload a video. And of course, since this is a huge holiday collab, please go check out the other Simmers involved. Their links to their channels are all in the description down below, so please check them out. I'm so excited to watch all of their videos myself. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you guys either tomorrow or next week, depending on what day this goes up, for some more builds and other videos. So thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, everybody.